Man, drop that shit for these fuck niggas.
Off the top going in, ain't no letting up. E&E, we the elite, keep us your weapons tucked. Army does extendo clips, get all your brethren touched. We split them off, straight down the middle, just like my palmer does. I'm stacked with the facts, the only real contender. I only see competition when I look in the mirror. You rap niggas is food, I'm about to set the table. It's dinner time, I'm always ready, willing, and able. Stepping up in the booth, I got my apron on, I'm Bobby Flavor, Bulgari Franks, and some Jordans on. You niggas fraudulent phony, y'all got the fakest form. I over, enter, and extra stand, plus I'm acknowledged born. Now I ain't God body, but I body your God. Scope out the scene, spin the block and combine your squad. Now really y'all joking, I'm really just a peaceful man. This world so deceitful, transparent, I see through the scam. When I was cooking up coke, I could see through the grams. They bullet holes so big in your brethren, you can see through your man. Also see through your plans and your lame agendas. That's what the facts, the real contender. Y'all just pretenders. Rappers should fall back before I put a spark through them. I'm about to sign off. 45's talk to them.
E&E, 45's about to talk to them. Phonies get away from me. I am not with that shit. I pull up with your business. Still in that clip. Gin it in the shit. Nah, birds, you can't do this. 40 people can't keep doing this. They gotta wait for the album. That's how we do. That's how we do. E&E, baby. E&E.
Yeah. You already know what it is, man. Normally it's Stacks with the Facts, man. We going back to Stacks with the Packs tonight, man. You talking about?
There's a place where spring break is even spring breakier. David Buster.
You know what I mean, man? What's good with y'all, man? We going in for the twofer for the night, man. Yeah. Rest in the essence to my brother Billy, you know what I'm talking about? Billy D. Williams, badass Billy. Rest in the essence to my brother, you know what I'm talking about? Appreciate everybody who tapped in on that earlier. You know what I'm saying? We got to pay homage and pay respect to our loved ones who's no longer here. You know what I mean? It's only right that we pay respect, man. Shout out to Miss Beanie, man. Shout out to Lord. Excuse me. Shout out to Lauren. Shout out to Tone. Shout out to Wax, man. Listen to Essence to Damo. Listen to Essence to Donovan as well. You did.
Gotta wake these niggas up, man.
All y'all out there spreading them lies and falling victim to this propaganda.
I appreciate everybody tapping in, man.
Let's talk to these niggas. Fake old niggas be surrounding me daily, so I dance around them like my name was Alvin Ailey. Fake old niggas be surrounding me daily.
Alarm clock, take 'em up, time to wake 'em up.
Fake old niggas be surrounding me daily, so I dance around them like my name was Alvin Ailey. Fake old niggas be surrounding me daily.
Alarm clock, take 'em up, time to wake 'em up.
I gotta set the alarm, wake you up from your slumber. Wake 'em up, Floyd and Harry, fake woke niggas, y'all dumbass niggas. Drop jewels, but people don't pay any attention. Let's E&E the elite, we the wake 'em up henchmen.
A lot of times these woke niggas be really sleep. Shit, the price on a nigga's life is extra cheap. Only the real for my niggas, we all elite. We made a living eating these rappers, nigga, bon appetit. Yeah.
Pause. Me and my brethren be down for the cause. We gotta come together and tear down all these borders and illusory fault lines like racism and bring light to the woke, just like a Baptist.
The congregation spoke. These niggas ain't who they claim to be. A bunch of Peter pop off niggas really be lames to me. Anytime you at war, it's gonna be casualties. The more we come together, it's easy to beat the enemies.
Fake woke niggas be surrounding me daily. So I dance around them like my name was Alvin Ailey. Fake woke niggas be surrounding me daily.
Alarm clock, wake 'em up. Time to wake 'em up.
Fake woke niggas be surrounding me daily. So I dance around them like my name was Alvin Ailey. Fake woke niggas be surrounding me daily.
Alarm clock, wake 'em up. Time to wake 'em up. Alarm clock to the woke. Time to wake 'em up. The main initiative should be to get your cake up. You wave riding niggas need life jackets to stay afloat. Meanwhile, I'm blowing no gas straight from the Ivory Coast.
And every post I be hitting y'all with them straight facts. The smart grid is now here. We gotta face that. While they coming with microchips and vaccinations, fake woke niggas perpetuating indoctrination.
Fuck this pandemic. This was a damn gimmick. Niggas will believe that they mom died if she still living. Open your eyes, nigga. You can see the lies, nigga. We gotta stop letting the blind lead the blind, nigga.
And that's the biggest fact, Glitch. You better tell them niggas Agenda 2030. It's gonna be hell, niggas. Fuck AOC and her new Green Deal. I'm Neo in this bitch. Who want they red pill? You did. You know, Glitch the guarantee in the building. What it do, man? You hear me? Glitch, man, what you gonna be doing next Tuesday, man? Because I kind of put you in the show, man. Next Tuesday, Glitch, I guarantee you, you are going to want to be on this show, right? You're going to be glad I involved you in it. What's good with everybody, man? Rest in the essence to my brother, Billy D. Williams, man. Very unfortunate that my brother been gone for this long, man. I be sitting around thinking about this like, them, you know what I'm talking about? Then I think about my brother Meat. You know what I'm talking about? I'm thinking about my brother, my little bro Paris. You know what I'm talking about? I'm thinking about my brother. You know, my actual brother. So many brothers lost their lives. You already seen it or something, Glitch? Huh? You already seen the post for it? Oh, y'all ain't going to miss it on Tuesday. This NE Tuesday going to be litty. We're going to have it litty in the city. You feel me? Next Tuesday's show is going to be a monumental show. Y'all ain't going to want to miss it. You hear me? You know what I'm talking about? Matter of fact, I'm going to just go ahead and sit up there and show y'all, man. You know, I ain't going to waste no time with it. You know, I ain't going to play with it. I ain't going to play with it. What's that song about the one little chick that's popular right now? Don't play with it. Don't play with it. All right? You know, I ain't going to play with it. I think old girl she had on the remix, man. She should have some New York chicks on there. His name Miss Mulatto, little Big Lotto or Miss Mulatto, and old girl was terrible on that damn song. They tore that. They destroyed it. This is for all my hip hop heads, man. We're gonna have this show on Tuesday, right? I'm about to show you right now. It's about to be litty. It's gonna be litty, as my man Glitch would say. Look at that, y'all. We're gonna have a discussion. I beg to differ. I used to be a real big Jay fan. Not quite so much these days. All right, but this is what we're gonna be discussing on Tuesday. Make sure y'all there. Hit that subscribe button. Right? We're gonna be discussing Tuesday. E&E Tuesdays. Is Jay-Z really the GOAT? Featuring King Els and Red Pill Rob. Right? Yeah. Yeah, y'all know. I know y'all can't wait for that one, huh? Y'all talk about Glitch, man? You did. Tap in, walk with me, y'all, man. I know y'all want to hear these E&E. You know what I'm saying? Saturday night story time with Stacks.
You feel me, man? Saturday night story time with Stacks, y'all. You feel me? Y'all know what I'm saying? Y'all asked me to do this, man. You know, I normally don't talk about stuff like this because, you know, it's too many other people doing it. But since y'all asked me to do it, and I got hella stories, because, you know, my life is real. You know, I lived a very interesting life, so to speak. You feel me? So, you know what I mean? I got some interesting stories for y'all. You know what I mean? I lived the actual real life, man. You know what I mean? Very eclectic, man. Very electric. You did. You know what I'm saying? So we about to sit up here, story time with Stacks. Get your drinks ready. You know what I'm saying? Pour your drinks up. You know what I'm talking about? Blade Monger, what it do, man? Shit, I'm listening at the drive-thru while I'm waiting on my food. Yeah, you already know. Get your blunts rolled up. And y'all know we about to get straight to it tonight, right? Tonight, I'm going to tell y'all the story of the first time I was in a SWAT raid, right? Now, like I always say, I'm not bragging or boasting, y'all. You hear me? Like, I don't want y'all to ever get this, because I really don't, when I say I don't, because I know when I talk about it, it make it seem, some people will get the perception that I'm like bragging and boasting. Or that I'm in fact aggrandizing, and making it seem like, you know, saying it's cool, and it couldn't be anything further from the truth, right? Listen, this piff right here is some gas. You hear me? You know, y'all be saying y'all out there smoking on that za. Smoking on that za. Y'all know what za means? Huh? Do y'all know what za means in Italian? Well, actually, it's the English word. Right? Do y'all know what the word ZA means? Right? I used to kill cats with this on Scrabble when I used to play dudes in Scrabble in the joint. You know what I'm talking about? I used to play Scrabble for money in the joint. I used to tear niggas' heads off too, spoils. Y'all know what za means? Yeah, y'all look it up. I ain't gonna tell y'all. But yeah, this is what we're gonna be talking about on Tuesday, y'all. Right? We're gonna have this discussion, and it's gonna be an open panel, right? It's gonna be an open panel show, and we're gonna discuss, is this dude Sean Carter really the GOAT? Right? I beg to differ. I never thought that Jay-Z was the greatest of all time. Now, at one point in time, Jay-Z was definitely my favorite rapper, right? I don't either, man, Blade Monger. You feel me? I'm fortunate enough to know the person where I get my piff from. He cultivates it and everything. I'm fortunate enough to know all that. You know, they out here with the damn with that trank shit and the drugs and the weed too, I would imagine. That xylazine bullshit, that shit they say that's turning people into zombies. Mm-hmm. I don't want no parts of that. Right? Nah, man, but yeah, man, I'm gonna get into this story with y'all, man. How did y'all like last night's show, man? Last night's E&E Fridays, man. You know what I'm saying? We chopped it up. Y'all know how we do it on Friday and Saturday, man. We going in. You know what I'm talking about? But tonight, y'all, man, you know, let me ask this. Let me ask a question to anybody out there, though, before I even get started, right? Put a 1 in the chat. Put a 1 in the chat if you've been in the SWAT raid before. I know I ain't the only person that's been out here in these streets, man. You feel me? Put a 1 in the chat if you ever been through the experience of being in the SWAT raid. Right? It's not a good feeling, man. I'm going to tell you that right now, man. Right? I should have shared this on Facebook too, man, because it'd have been, you know, but I just forgot, to be honest with you. I ain't gonna lie to you. Normally I would have, but I just forgot. Let me take this. See, and Jay-Z, man, he actually is trying to channel his inner Basquiat, man. I ain't like it. Oh, Blade, you been in the SWAT raid before, Blade Monger? Oh yeah. He said, I seen one directly to my crib next door in 2014. Oh, yeah. Out there. Okay, then, Glitch. I'm telling y'all right now, man. It's not something you want to ever experience. Right? You know, if you're in the streets, you might want to think about doing something different, man. Because I'm telling you right now, especially nowadays, they ain't playing. You go around it. I've been seeing the SWAT so heavy in my city for the past week straight, man. The other day, just like a couple of days ago, I was up north. I'm riding down Woodland, and I just see just like a whole, like, man, they look like they was about to go smack like 15 different dudes. It was a whole armada or a whole it was a whole armada. You hear me? I said, God damn, man, it was so many cars. They had like 3 of them big long joints, hella unmarked cars, hella APVs. They're using APVs in civilian policing, allegedly. Notice how the police and the military are melding and merging with each other. Right? But yeah, though, man, it's not something that, you know, you want to. It ain't nothing you want to experience, man. I will tell you that right now. So, you know, if you're out there in the streets, man, young brother, man, go ahead, count your blessings, get your money, and get up through. Find something to invest in or something. And try to get you some property or something like that. You hear me? You know what I'm saying? Ain't no future in your fronting. Like my man MC Bree used to say, man, no future in your fronting, man. You better leave that shit alone, bro. I'm telling you, man, listen. I can't stress it enough. But the very first time, I've been in 4 SWAT raids my entire life, right? All my experience in the streets, I've been in 4 SWAT raids, right? Man. And you know what I'm saying, the very first time I was in the SWAT raid, this was back in what? 2001? 2001? 2001, man. Hell of a year, right? You know what I'm saying? We had the spot on goddamn it, what was that, Genesee? On Genesee. Tearing Genesee up, man. Yeah. Tearing Genesee up, man. You hear me? Had the spot on Genesee. You did. Right? Oh, hold on. Oh, damn. Hold on. 1, 2, 3. Hold on. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 4. Yeah, it's 4. I had to make sure real quick. But now the very first one, right? Very first time in the SWAT race when we had the spot on Genesee, man. Had the spot on Genesee smacking. You hear me? Man, listen. It was I'll tell you who was on. It was me, Ancy, MC, Stu, and Outlaw, and Angie. Right. We'll get to that later, man. You feel me? But yeah, though, this is spot we had on Genesee. You know what I'm saying? I told you, man, I've been motherfucking in the streets for a long time, man. Some dope getting money and shit. You know what I'm talking about? We had the spot on Genesee around this time, you know. 2001. This is back in the day. This is 2001 now. This is back in the day now. This is 22 years ago. Right? So this some of y'all weren't even alive back in 2001 with your young asses. Right? But this 2001, y'all know, y'all remember them times, that era. You know what I'm saying? Like not too long, you know what I'm saying, or around the same time as 9/11. You feel me? Matter of fact, it was a couple weeks after 9/11, and they was just cracking down on stuff. This is when they passed a lot of anti-terrorist legislation right after that shit happened. The feds was cracking down. It was smacking everybody. It was on high alert, and all the cities were informed to, you know, perform sweeps. This is when they started doing the sweeps. Huh? Man, listen, man, right? And we, you know what I'm talking about, back in the day, we was on Joyce and Danoon. You hear me? I'm from that nutty north. Yellow Green, Cleveland, add number street. Windsor Terrace, Short, North on my north side of the rock with me. Brittany Hill, South, my new Joyce and Danoon. Can't forget about P Street and Nail Block 2, because they some, you feel me? You know what I'm talking about? Only we can make it happen on Joyce and Danoon. I think a young stupid, man. We should have really made that song. That would have been dope if we did that back in the day. But yeah, though, man, you know what I'm saying? We was on Genesee after we was over there on Joyce and Danoon. You know what I mean? It was crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? It was me, MC, Antsy, Outlaw, and Angie. All right? Sitting at the spot, chilling. You feel me? It's just like any normal day. You feel me? We had this. We had that raggedy ass 10 gauge. So that motherfucker would have tore somebody ass up if they would have came on there on that bullshit though. Nah, but we sit here at the spot. Now the spot, I ain't end up finding out until later that this crib where we would I'm sitting here thinking that the people who, you know what I'm saying, let us come over there and bang out this spot, I'm thinking that they like actually like live here, you know what I'm saying? But no, it's not that they live there. They just was actually staying there as they was doing repairs to the house. The actual owner of the house was paying them to fix the house, but they just was some dope things, and they just let us come in there and just trap it out. We had that motherfucker jumping, you hear? Jumping. And that was just so, they just was so smoked out. All they wanted was some damn food, though. So we just kept, you know what I'm saying? We just kept them up there. You know what I'm saying? We just kept them up there, you know what I'm talking about? Kept them flooded. You feel me? You know what I mean? It was like the Enterprise. You know what I'm saying? It was like the Enterprise from off of New Jack City. You dig? It was like the Enterprise from New Jack City. You dig? You know what I'm talking about? And we was in there just getting it in, man. And you know what I'm talking about? I can't even tell this story without talking about Angie for real, because this story kind of revolved around her for real. You know what I'm talking about? I'm like, wait. So, and the crazy part about it was, because the only reason that I was going to the spot was to go get some damn weed, man. I actually wasn't how they plan on going there, or at least staying there at least, right? But you know what I'm saying, what had happened was me and Angie was supposed to be linking up that day. Actually, we did link up that day. We were supposed to be going out and hanging out. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Me and Angie, let me see if I can find Angie's Facebook page, man, real quick, y'all. Angie with her, she's still fine and chocolate as hell. You hear me? I think her and BG still hang out with each other, man. If I ain't mistaken. You feel me? You know what I'm talking about? Let me see if I can let me find Angela's page real quick for her fine chocolate ass. You hear me? Hold on, let me do this, man. But no, me and Angie linked up earlier that day. You know what I'm talking about? We supposed to go hang out and kick it. I think we supposed to go to the movies and all that. We supposed to go do something that night. You know what I'm talking about? Supposed to go do something that night, man, and hanging out. You know, I always wanted to talk to Angie about this too, man. Oh man, you hear me? You know what I'm talking about? And I think I kind of ruined it for myself. You know what I'm talking about? With Angie, for real. Oh no, Angie might not even be on Facebook though, man. Cause I don't know, man. I don't think she just go by her name. You feel me? But anyway, though, right? Anyway, right? Kim, that boy. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't really fuck with the vapes, man. And you gotta ask yourself, y'all, how is all these drugs coming up contaminated like that? Like, come on, y'all, man. These dudes out here in the streets pumping ain't that intelligent, man. These dudes ain't chemicals, ain't chemists or scientists. You expect me to think that niggas in the hood throughout Boston and basically the whole Eastern Seaboard, Midwest, and even I'm hearing down south and on the West Coast now, they finding this stuff in the drug, this crank trank. Remember when we did the show? I did the show telling y'all about xylazine and trank. They call it the zombie drug. Now that stuff just spreading everywhere. How has it ended up in all? It's in 90% of the drug supply. And is it the illegal drug supply or is it the legal drug supply? Is it in everything? Is it in the marijuana? Y'all remember when I did the show on the xylazine? Y'all remember that? That was just not too long ago. Yeah, man. Yeah, it was that show with me and L did, right? Right? Y'all remember when we did the show, me and L? I'm about to pull it up on the screen real quick. Where I'll tell y'all about Call Player 88 joint. And I was in a halfway house, and there was this thing going on with this drug called Crocodile. Y'all remember Crocodile? On the West Coast, on the East Coast, all up and down the East Coast, just like with this drug right here. For some reason, it hits the East Coast, the Eastern Seaboard first, right? But let's get to it, though, man. We ain't going to waste no time. You know, I got videos and everything, man. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out to my nigga. They're calling it the zombie drug, man. It's Stuff is crazy, man. Stuff is wild, man. You hear me?
Yeah, that's crazy.
My brother Uncle Diggity, what it do, man?
Down that has deadly effects. According to reports, the drug has sedative-like symptoms like extreme sleepiness, respiratory depression, characterize the use of the unable to stand and acting. Last year, viral videos of people unable to stand and acting conspicuous on the streets of the United States triggered the emergence of a conspiracy theory that they are affected by some zombie virus. Later, the behavior was discovered to be the result of the effects of drugs. Xylazine, also known as trank or trank dope or zombie drug, is the new substance in town that has deadly effects. According to reports, the drug has sedative-like symptoms like extreme sleepiness, respiratory depression, characterize the use of the substance, leading to the videos of people unable to stand.
Look at them motherfuckers. Don't they look like zombies? Yeah, crocodile was crazy, right? I believe this is all the same stuff, or at least the same family of drugs, right? Crocodile, trank, what's the stuff? Flocka. Remember Flocka? All right. Bath salts. All them crazy drugs, man. People out here doing, man, them those psychotropic drugs that they confusing and tricking everybody, thinking that they some type of legal synthetic drugs and stuff. When they're really these compounds, these deadly compounds. Keep it real. If you're looking at this and it had The Walking Dead over here, you would think this was a scene from The Walking Dead. Just imagine walking downtown in your city and just seeing hella people just in a catatonic state like this, just moseying around the street, higher than Cootie Brown. Just imagine this, y'all. Just imagine you walk into downtown in your city where you from right now, and you just turn down the main thoroughfare, and you just seen hella people just like, just looking, you just seen this scene right here. This looks like a scene from a movie or a dystopian TV show or something like Walking Dead or something like that. This is real, actual footage. My brother Ken, my young homie Ken, that boy, I say, yeah, most times the scientists will sample the drug or virus and re-rock it and make it worse version, and that somehow leaks into the, yeah, ain't that crazy? Right? And don't make no mistake. This was the same thing when crack cocaine first came out, y'all. Crack cocaine destroyed, especially the black community, man. Crack cocaine is the illest stuff that ever touched the streets. Up until this stuff right here. Now that Flocka, though, and this is why I say, y'all, and now listen to me when I say this, y'all. That Flocka, that crocodile, bath salts, trank, or xylazine, I think they're all the same family, right? Because don't get it twisted, man. Sedative drugs or psychotropic drugs, man. Sedatives, like xylazine, they are psychotropics. Right? Don't get it twisted now. Do your research. You know what I'm talking about? How you think they're able to take down big animals like bears and horses and stuff like that? You feel me? Lance Parker in the building, what it do, man? Right? It just somehow how does this stuff in 90% of the goddamn drug supply in fucking Philly? That's crazy, right? Right, but back to the SWAT raid though, y'all, man, right? So me and Angie, we was linking up that day, man. And actually the only reason we even stopped at the spot was to get some smoke. But when we got there, right, you know what I'm saying? When we got to the Spizzy, we get to the Spizzy, of course, niggas is like smoke one. So, you know me, I'm a young nigga, we getting to the money. I got my little chick with me, everybody know Angie. Angie used to hang out with BG. I think Angie and BG still hang out to this day. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? And me and Angie was like hollering or whatever, and we were supposed to link up and go kick it that night, but we stopped at the spot to get some smoke. And in the midst of us staying there we got the smoke, we about to bang out. In the midst of that happening, SWAT hit. SWAT hit the spot, right? Now, I remember we just sitting in there, you know what I'm saying, in the spot chilling. You know what I mean? We just sitting there smoking and shit, man. And I just remember looking up and seeing something over the window, like, what the hell? And then it just got them. It just like time stood still for a hot second. You feel me? Because we was just all in there smoking and shit and chilling and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's a spot. We got a fucking dope in there. SWAT hit that damn spot, man. You hear me while we was in there, man. Niggas was on the floor. Like, get out. Get out. You hear me? When they throw that damn flash grenade in there, that stuff really mess you up, though, for real. Them flash bombs, man, them joints will really have you disoriented, man. Like, they kind of like, it's kind of like they, how can I describe it, man? It's like they, it's just like if you remember in games like Max Payne, you know what I'm saying? You hit that one button and it'll slow everything down and stuff. It's just like that, all right? That's exactly the effect they have. Really what it do is it momentarily sucks all the oxygen out of the room, so it makes it seem like things slow down. If you ever watched that movie Dread that I'll be telling y'all about, that drug they had in there called slow-mo, it's the same effect. You feel me? And it kind of like, you know what I'm saying, tricks your brain into thinking that time is moving slower than what it actually is, so you don't get the time to really connect and the synapses fire off and you get to physically respond. It'll disorientate you, right? You know what I'm talking about? And the flash bombs ain't no joke, man. You hear me? So they hit that, you know what I'm saying? Oh, get out, Clippers, please, swap. Don't move. Yeah. That was crazy though, man. Cause man, just for the simple fact that I know, you know, and I ain't gonna say what I really want to say, you know what I'm saying? But I just think after that event, you know, I really think that any chances, I mean, of course, that goes without saying, but any chances clearly after that situation that I might have possibly potentially could have ever had with Angie was a wrap after that. Do you hear me? You know what I'm saying? Angie was a nice girl too. She's a nice looking little chocolate thing too. She still look good to this day too. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I mean? I just be thinking about stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So we all go to jail, man. They take us all to jail. I remember we was in the back of the paddy wagon. And I sit here sorry because I'm like, damn, it ain't like I could be like, man, y'all just let her go. She just was the girl there. And then everybody's going to jail in a SWAT raid. You can believe that. Not necessarily, but in that situation, yes. You feel me? And you know what I'm saying? I ended up having to give Angie money for lawyers for her case. She eventually got all that stuff took off her record and all that stuff, but the fact that she had to go through all that, and man, it's just crazy, man. You know what I'm talking about? And it'd have been completely insane for me to think that, and you know what I'm saying? After that, Angie just was like, I fucking with Virus no more, man. You know what I'm talking about? And then it just was always super, super weird between me and Angie after that. But I mean, you know, I understand why though. I ain't tripping. You know what I'm talking about? But you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. That was, you know, that's one of the things, you know what I'm saying, I kind of you know, when I be feeling bad about like, damn, man, I got Angie caught up in that stuff, man, because if she wouldn't have been with me, she would have definitely wouldn't have been there. And I'll be thinking about that all the time. Like, damn, man, she got that shit on the record or had it on the record at a point in time. And that shit probably, you know what I'm saying? The good thing that happened when we was kids, though. You know what I'm saying? This was years ago. You know what I'm saying? About and so when we all got arrested, it was me, Stu, Outlaw, and NC, right? Right? And Angie was in the chick side, right? Me and Outlaw was in the same tank with each other. And I think Anthony and Stu was in the tank with each other too. And we had to stand there for like 7 days to we had to get dismissed to a future. We got out on ORs and all that stuff because that's how they was doing it back then. Right after 9/11, they was letting people out of jail, hitting people with them future indictments, and just letting people get out. And so you can stack up charges because they was wanting the recidivism rate to be high because they knew that if they was letting people out like that, they would be more than likely to offend again, right? And this would just be more fodder, more money to be making for the system. Because the more cases you get, the more time they can give you when they compound on top of each other, right? You can sit up here and call 3-4 cases. Next thing you know, you going to court, man. You got 3-4 felonies. You need to caught with a pistol. You got caught with some work. It just stacked up on you, right? Now, I don't know if they was doing that anywhere else in the country in that fashion, but they was definitely doing it here in Columbus, Ohio after 9/11, right? And this is a result of the anti-terrorist legislation I'll be talking to y'all about, right? It all correlates and connect no matter what I'm talking about, even if I'm talking about something from my personal life, right? You know what I'm saying? So we all sit in the back of the goddamn paddy wagon, and I'm sitting here, I'm like, Angie, man, I'm just so sorry. Like, man, I apologize. Like, you know, I'm just feeling bad. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? I'll be thinking about that a lot because I definitely be when I think on that time, man, I was feeling bad, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I done got Angie caught up in this stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? She in a SWAT raid, you know what I'm talking about? I'm also thinking like, damn, I really like Angie though, for real. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I mean? I ain't gonna perp. I really liked Angie, man. You know what I'm talking about? With her pretty chocolate ass. If I wish I could find a picture of Angie so I could show her. Angie's a pretty chocolate girl. She still look good to this day too. You know what I'm talking about? Still look good with her little chocolate self. You hear me? And you know what I'm saying? Got caught up in all that crazy shit, man. You know what I'm talking about? just blew it. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, I mean, anyway, we you know say we go to they send us to the warehouse here. In my city in Columbus, we got the county jail downtown, which is basically you could say is like the city jail from me being locked up in another city. And then we got Jackson Pike or the workhouse, what we call it, or you know, just like the extension of the county jail. It's still a county jail, but it's called the workhouse. It's a whole different area where if you got certain lesser charge, you go over there and you can sit in there and possibly sitting there for whatever amount of time to fight your case, or if you get sentenced there for like a charge that's not something that's going to get you sent to prison. You feel me? It'd be dudes in there doing time for like traffic cases and little other stuff like that. Be getting sentenced to like 6 months in the workhouse for 6 months, which is horrible, terrible. You know what I'm talking about? But they also send other people to they all like when you get in a situation where you got hella cases that you didn't build up because you done got all these future indictments. You know what I'm saying? They also keep you in there to put the press hand on you to go ahead and cop that old plea. Right? Cop that old plea. You know what I'm saying? And this is what was going on real heavy back then. This was going on all across the country. I do know this, though, when they was hitting everybody with them plea bargains, when all the states were doing that, you know, around the time after 9/11 happened, as a result of the anti-terrorist legislation, especially after they passed the Patriot Act. You know what I'm talking about? I'm telling you, all this is where everything started at. This is where it's at now. You know what I'm saying? It all started with that 9/11 shit, man. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? So we sit in the workhouse. I'm in the workhouse with it. This is my first time being locked up in jail, you know what I'm talking about? I'm in here with this nigga Outlaw. This nigga know everybody in there. He been locked up hella times already before. Yeah, this nigga Outlaw funny as hell, man. That's my nigga. I wonder what's up with that nigga Outlaw. But anyway, you know what I'm talking about? We was up in there, man. And yeah, it's just a funny experience. Listen, don't commit crimes, man. You know what I'm talking about? Stay clean, get a job, whatever it is you do. Don't, you know, I hope you aren't out there doing it like that because especially now in these times, I wouldn't dare Do you hear me? I wouldn't dare be out here in those streets selling no drugs, man. Couldn't pay me to. No matter how much money could possibly be made, potentially be made, I'm good. It ain't worth the risk. You know what I mean? Y'all dudes out there still playing around, man. Y'all acting crazy. More power to you, though, brother. Right? Y'all better really listen. Ain't no saying my nigga MC Bree said, man, ain't no future in your front. Ain't no future in your front, man. You got to let it go. You did. You know what I mean? He's in work. This nigga outlaw, man. He just turned into the straight jail mode. Hey, man, outlaw funny as hell, man. Hey, man, you don't really see how the true character of somebody until you see them in an environment like that. You feel me? And, you know what I'm talking about? That goddamn workhouse is horrible. You know what I'm saying? Before I went and just did my last little bit of stress the time I did, before I did that 6.5 years, man, I was in the workhouse for 11 months. Torture. That's where the strong development of my mind began for real, too. Because you got to have a strong mind to do 11 months in that type of environment, man. That stuff would drive. I've seen drive people crazy. You know what I'm talking about? And, I remember we was in there for when they were you know what I'm saying, they dismissed your case for a future indictment. You know what I'm saying? They let you out after 7 to 10 days. You know what I'm talking about? So we get up through. You know what I'm talking about? And I remember when how long was it? Nancy that was in there? No, hold on, was someone, or was it D Money that was in there with us? Now, I don't remember if it was Nancy or if it was the D Money, man. Anyway, because I think it was Nancy that came and picked us all up when we got out that motherfucker, man. Right? Oh, man, you know, my memory be kind of faded a little bit. You know, I smoke weed and all that stuff over the years, man. But, you know, so I remember we got out and this is at a time where we had the bar popping too. So we get out and went straight up to the bar, you know what I'm talking about, fresh out of the Who's Gal, you know what I'm talking about? I think that's when we had the Foxtrot, if I ain't mistaken. Yeah. You know what I'm talking about? Those soirees ain't no joke, man. You hear me, man? Y'all don't want to ever be involved in nothing like that. It's a very harrowing experience. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, man, you don't want to be in those SWAT raids, man. That's not what you want to be involved with, man. You hear me? You want to make sure you steer real clear of that type stuff, man. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? You got to understand, you're going to be sitting in an enclosed establishment, you know what I'm saying, distributing and trafficking and selling, you know, drugs or whatever it is you're doing. You got to understand the type of situation you put yourself in when you are inside. You know what I mean? You got to think about stuff like that, man. You know what I'm saying? Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe on the page, to the page, I mean, you feel me? Go up here, sit up there and drop the link, man. Anybody want to, you know, come on up, ask a question or something like that, man. Speak on your experience of being in a SWAT raid. If you ever been in a SWAT raid before, man, you know what I'm talking about? It's a harrowing, I got to admit, experience. You know what I'm saying? I've been in more than one. You know what I'm talking about? I've been in more than one. Just imagine, imagine you walk down this, like say you from Columbus, if you happen to be from the city, man. Just say you walking up High Street and you see some shit like this. This hella's based head looking, zombie looking people withering and wobbling and walking up the street to and fro, looking like they something out of The Walking Dead, trash on the ground and stuff. That's crazy. Look at this chick right here. She like she a young chick too. Off of that fatty. The xylazine laced fatty. Really leave them drugs alone, y'all. For real, man. It ain't worth it, man. It ain't worth getting high. Damn near about to die. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to mess with no drugs that could you know what I'm saying? I don't want to mess with no drugs that could possibly potentially kill me, man. Come on, y'all, man. The desire to get high can't be that hot. You know what I'm saying? That hot, so to speak. No pun intended. The desire to get high can't be that high. All right. Smoke a little bit of herb. The herb. Maybe drink a shot or two every now and again, which I'm telling y'all, I'm about to quit smoking and drinking, man. You feel me? But, you know, I mean, ain't nothing wrong. I'm not going to say nothing wrong, but I got to say that. But anything outside of that, you bugging. Right? You big bugging. And you're going to be up the street like one of these people right here looking like a goddamn walker from out of the... Looking like you from out of The Walking Dead. That's crazy right there, man. Imagine walking up the street in your city and seeing some shit like that. One of y'all probably would think it was actually some zombies or something. You never know that. You never know. That might scare somebody, man. So yeah, man, y'all don't want to be getting in no SWAT raids, man. Leave that in. Leave them SWAT raids alone, man. Leave them streets alone. You know what I'm talking about, man? And I mean, I done been to plenty of SWAT raids, man. We got on the SWAT raid, man. One I really don't, you know what I mean? Well, I can talk about now because the nigga out of jail, but you know what I'm saying? A SWAT raid, man, with my brother, man. Oh no, man. Maybe I could bring niggas on and we could talk about it if niggas feel like they would want to talk about something like that. I mean, we didn't sit up there and did our time and been convicted for it. You feel me? You did. But you know what I'm saying, man? The one thing about a SWAT raid, man, they ain't gonna be nice for talking nice to you. You know what I mean? They're coming in there very aggressive, right? Very aggressive. One thing I will say, if you ever find yourself in such a situation, the best thing you could do in that situation to ensure you don't get shot or possibly potentially bodied is if you ever happen to be in a spot, what you do is you lay your ass flat on the floor on your stomach and you spread your legs and your arms out eagle. That way when they come in, they see you, they see that you're down, they see that you are neutralized, right? You're laid out. They can clearly see there's nothing in your hands. You know, it's going to be real easy for one of them to get to you and get you together real quick. They ain't going to have to come in there and rest. You know what I mean? I'm sitting here trying to tell you, man. You're going to lay down flat on your stomach and and I'm telling you, that's going to be the quickest thing to do and sit real still. Because they up in there, right? And they shooting. You know what I'm talking about? They shooting, man. Especially, man, listen here, man. They shooting like Nas said, they shoot. You know what I'm saying? That the SWAT ain't gonna have no remedy, no remorse for you. Man, I gotta tell you about the one SWAT raid over here on I wasn't even there. I wasn't there. I left, but I told brothers, I said, listen, man, y'all better get up out of here. I just went on the front porch. I seen Squally roll past, grilling. Ice grilling me when I was on the porch. I said, as soon as I seen that, I went out on the porch. This is on Republic. I went out on the porch. And I seen that cop right by in that squad car and looked me dead in my eye. I was like, yeah, it's time to go. I went right back up in there. I told everybody, I said, listen, if I was y'all, I would get all this stuff and get up through. And that's exactly what I did. I went in the crib, I got all my work. I got my stuff I had there at the crib, and I got all my stuff, and I got up through just in time. Hopped in the van, banged out. Man, later on that, I'm at KC's, and I get a phone call from MC. Said, oh, they just got smacked on Republic. I said, I told them niggas. I told them. I seen that cop grilling. I said, oh, yeah, man. That's about to go down. So let me get up through. Got up through. I seen that. I told niggas, though. It's not like I seen them. I went in there and told everybody. I said, listen, man, they just rolled past grilling. I would suggest you get your stuff and get up through. Because I knew what was up in the situation. I said, let me go here and let me get my little, Tom may understand me and get up through. You know what I'm saying? Grab my little Ricky Lake, you know what I'm talking about, my Ricky Bobby, man. Grab my motherfucking food packs, you know what I'm saying? And I got up through. You know what I'm talking about? I got up through and got missing. You dig me, man? Yeah. That's what I did that day. I knew that was by that time I was already what? Oh shit, man. Goddamn it. I was already oh no, I forgot about that. Hold on, no, I was 5. Hold on, I forgot about Minnesota. Then we got smacked on Minnesota too. Yo, me and my nigga Scant. I forgot about getting smacked on Minnesota. Oh, Miss Italy D, what's up, girl? How you doing? You dig? I'm just sitting over here chopping it up, game about, you know what I'm saying, my first time I got an old SWAT raid back in the day over here on goddamn it, Genesee. Yeah, crazy. Yeah, I'm a north side guy, but I had a spot on this side of Genesee, that side of Genesee. You did. On the, I guess you consider the South Mock side of Genesee and the Number Street side, I guess you say in Genesee. You know what I'm talking about? That's what you want to call it. You know what I'm talking about, man. It's just like I said, it was a harrowing experience, man. I said, ooh, I almost forgot about that one over there on Minnesota. And listen, man, this is how you know dudes is savage, man. Yeah, we definitely was, man. Miss Italy, no, man. She was there. Rest in the essence to Rich, man. You feel me? My baby Rich Bish, man. That was my baby, man. When I got out, Rich Bish was one of the first people to come see me and say what's up to with me, man. For real. When I was in the halfway house. Rich came up there, brought me something to eat and everything. You hear me? Yeah, man. Goddamn it, and the SWAT raid ain't no joke, man. You hear me? But I seen them coming that day. I said, yeah, man, y'all bugging out. Y'all might want to get up through. Man, listen, man. You feel me? For real, man. Those were the days. Wish I would sit up here and put myself ever in a situation where I could possibly potentially get raided by SWAT. Like I said, only way that would happen to me, y'all, is if that happens to me as a result of what I'm doing now. It's the only way it would happen. Because I hung my jersey up a long time ago, brothers and sisters. You did. You know what I mean? Rest in the essence to my brother K-Ro, man. Listen, I was rocking with my big bro for a little bit when I first got out, but when I seen what was going on, and I'm like, nah, I said, nah, man. So we're gonna remember when Biggs told Wayne, said we're gonna end up dead. I was like, nah, man, messing with you, bro. I'm gonna be back in jail, man. I said, man, I can't rock with you, bro. Love my brother to death. My brother was upset with me behind that too, man, because he really wanted me to mess with. I said, bro, man, I can't do it. I said, man, you can't do that. Wrong nigga, Big said at the Wayne on Shadows. He said, we can't do that. You know what I'm talking about? Avoid them SWAT raids, babe. On Tuesdays and Thursdays. That's not true all the time, man. I've seen people get smacked by SWAT on Sundays. So it ain't no set schedule time on when they do that. They're going to smack you whenever they feel it's convenient for them to do. You know what I mean? But yeah, though, man, that I'm telling you, man, that stuff is crazy, man. You know what I mean? I wouldn't, you know, because I'm talking about if you gonna be out there, you know, getting to the money, man, trapping and all that, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm so out of the game. I don't even know what's going on. That's how out of the loop I get. And I'm glad that I made it like that too. Y'all listen to what I'm saying. You hear me? Peep game on what I'm saying, what I'm about to say right now, right? That's why since I've been home, I ain't been, I don't know nothing about nothing. You hear me? I don't know nothing about nothing. I'm completely separated from everything I used to do as far as I used to get money in the street and all that. I don't really associate with too many people who I know from the streets, like on the level, on like on the heavy side anyway. You know what I mean? I don't even do things nothing like what I used to do. You know what I'm talking about? Like, I just don't do that. You know, and I think at this point in life is to where, like, you know, that should be like a part of your life that was a chapter in the book, and that chapter is done. You know what I'm saying? At the age we is now, and knowing how things is right now, man, like I said, I don't want to be disrespectful, man. Right? Because I know this nigga still out there getting to the paper trapping and shit. I'm telling that shit is a rap, my nigga. I just be out when I be out and about, and I could just, you know, I know what's going on. Like I said, just like, because it's not really even like how it was. It's a whole different situation now. Now you got this Fetio out here, and I wouldn't be surprised if the Trank is out here as well. I wouldn't be surprised. I ain't heard of. I wouldn't even hear nothing about it out here unless it was on the news, because I'm not in the street. You feel me? I don't even mess around or do none of that no more, man. To me, it's not worth the risk. You feel me? You know what I mean? And the type of time they giving out for stuff nowadays, man, I'm telling you, mess around, catch a case nowadays, and your ass might not get back up out that who's gal. You hear me? You might catch a case. You might catch a case nowadays and end up back in that old who's gal. You know what I'm saying? Man, I'll be able to get up out of there. You need. You know what I'm saying? You get up in that who's gal, man, and you'll find your way. You won't be get about. You be stuck up in there. You know what I mean? And I ain't, you know what I'm saying? Nothing, especially when it comes to some money. There's no amount of money that I could possibly potentially make that is worth me risking my freedom in my life for. You hear me, man? At one point in time in my life when I was an ignorant, stupid guy, it was. But now that I'm a grown, no, I got a lot to lose, man. I'm not about to sit up here and put it at risk for some punk-ass money. You hear me? I don't give a damn how much it was. I done had money before, man. The shit is losing its value now. I mean, I'm just saying we all need money, but I'm not willing to do certain things to get it. And that's one of them. You have to be a fool, a damn near fool, to be my age and still out here in the streets. So I'm just saying, man, y'all dudes gonna have to figure something out, because if y'all pay attention, they coming for that. You know, next thing you know, all the drugs is going to be legal. What y'all know about that? Huh? Right? You see they creeping in with their marijuana, man. Y'all see how they doing it with the piff, man? Y'all better pay attention, man. You hear me? Y'all see what they doing with the piff. The piff is about to be legal for recreational use, man. My brother Ken, that boy say, man, he said it's a fool game. Yeah, it is, man. And this Ken, that boy, this my young homie right here, man. He a young homie. You would be better off as a young man coming up in the game, going to, find you a trade, become an electrician, do something in IT. I would strongly suggest getting into IT. I would strongly suggest that for y'all young people. Strongly suggest getting into IT. You know what I'm saying? You can get in the medical field, which is this is so much stuff you can do as a young dude, young man with no kids that come, you can do stuff, man, just to be responsible and stack your bread up, man. You know what I mean? I don't want to be sitting up here trying to be in the street selling dope and all that dumb ass. That shit is stupid right now. You can pay me to sell. I mean, I don't care, man. I'll be working a part-time job and 2 full-time jobs before I go back to ever doing that shit again. You hear me? Especially now. Like I said, right now, I will be still, I don't know, I'm green. I don't know nothing about nothing. I will be going there with the mindset of a nigga who was selling dope back in 2009. You hear me? And that's right when all this whole heroin and all this stuff started really like coming back real strong. Now it's just like the opposite. Now everybody is on that Fetty yo. I was over here on Mount Vernon in 20th at the little plaza, and I just seen a girl. I know she's a young girl too. I know a young chick when I see her in her face. When I say young, I mean like not 30, somewhere between 25 and 30, maybe like 27, 28, like that. You know what I'm saying? She was just like strung out in front of the hibachi hood spot. That's crazy when you see stuff that's discussed on YouTube, when you see it in actuality in your city. Case in point, this is a hibachi spot in the middle of the hood, y'all. Y'all hear what I'm saying? You from the city, you know what I'm talking about. That hibachi spot right there on Mount Vernon and 20th, by where the plaza is at. Mount Vernon Plaza is at, right? That little hibachi stop that's in the spot where the store, what's the name? What was it, Stanley? What's that store called? Lee's or Stan or whatever. What was that store right there? Yeah, it used to be across the street for a minute too. Anyway, it was all one store right there, and they moved across the street to a different building, and the buildings became vacant. And now it's a hibachi spot over there. It's a Subway over there and all that stuff. Anyway, this is a historic area in my city, Mount Vernon Plaza, man. Got the towers right there and all that crazy stuff, man, with the old folks that used to have events over there when we was kids. The coming home over there, man. Mount Vernon. Ooh, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a live stream when I'm coming home. Ooh. Yeah, that's going to bring them out right there. That's going to bring y'all out right there. We're going to do a live stream going back on the coming home in the city. That's some Columbus stuff. You have to be from Columbus to know what I'm talking about, man. But yeah, though, man, you don't want to be out here committing crimes, man. For real, man. You really want to fall back and refrain from all of that. You don't want to be out here trying to emulate the lifestyle of these fake ass rappers, man, who ain't doing none of that shit. Right, and then the ones that actually was in the hood get an opportunity to blow, you know what I'm saying? They end up like the little homie BTB Savage. Right? BTB Savage. Y'all know who BTB Savage is? Right? Put a 1 in the chat if you know who BTB Savage is. Rest in the essence to that young brother, man. I keep telling y'all young dudes, man, y'all out here on that demonic shit. Y'all think y'all going to be able to invoke these demons and manifest these demons, and you think they ain't going to come and collect, man. Y'all acting crazy, man. There's levels to this stuff out here. Y'all better tighten up, man. You young niggas out here, man, with your demonic ass, satanic, Luciferian raps, man. Y'all bugging on that stuff, man. That's why I did a live stream on that. Y'all tripping out here for real, man. Y'all young niggas don't even realize the entities that y'all are interacting with. And the sad part about it is y'all think y'all do, and y'all have no clue. That's why y'all dying. All right. There's levels to this stuff out here, man. You hear me? Oh, yeah, we taking that turn right now. So this is another reason why I wanted to have this show, too. You know what I'm talking about? Because, yeah, we'll segue right into this. You know what I'm saying? After being in so many SWAT raids, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you know what I mean? It's like you gonna keep getting in SWAT raids, man, because you know it's also like what would you have to do in order to be in a SWAT raid? You know what I'm saying? What type of lifestyle are you living to where you could possibly potentially be getting smacked by SWAT, right? And when you think about it, it could only be a life of criminality, right? Now think about this though, y'all. Think about today's era though. And like I said, this is one of the main reasons why I wanted to talk about this too, because I wanted to segue into a whole nother astral plane, a whole nother aspect of the conversation and the topic, right? You feel me? Y'all know I like to switch it up on y'all and keep y'all, you know what I'm saying, on y'all toes, right? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Now, this is a different aspect to look at this stuff from too, though. You know what I mean? When it comes to the you know, getting on, you know, being in the SWAT raid and all that crazy stuff. You know what I mean? SWAT raid after SWAT raid, you know what I mean? Now listen to the aspect of it right here. Remember when I talked to y'all about Rex 84, Operation Garden Plot, Operation Cable Splicer. And I just showed y'all the video when we were talking about Con Plan 8888. As a result of Patriot Act, as a result of Military Commission Act, as a result of just recently back in 2007, Violent Radicalization and Homegrown Terrorist Prevention Act, you know what I'm saying? All these laws was implemented, and as a result of that, all these sweeps, you got the mandatory minimum sentence laws on the federal side that's regulated off of state history and state records. You hear me? On some low-key Minority Report shit before it even really coming to fruition all the way. You know what I'm saying? So when you catch a Fed case due to you know what I'm saying, if 9 times out of 10 you catch a Fed case, that's because you was doing some criminals that you already had probably a prior state offense for, or is even going to be a state offense as well as a federal offense. Listen to what I'm saying, y'all. This is how this was going on back here, man. So that was like really trimming dudes, man, because you mess around and catch a Fed case in the midst of breaking state laws, right? And if you was to get your case picked up by the feds, you would not only have to do your Fed time if you got sentenced and convicted, you would have to finish your state sentence up as a result after you finish your Fed time consecutively, right? It's crazy. It's an entrapment. You feel me? From when you think about it, creating the very environment that will produce the results to feed the system. Right? When you got broke people and liver impoverishment and you flood the area with drugs and create a need for that and a market for that, you know, people could like not, and we can all sit up here and say, well, the people didn't, we're right. People didn't have to do it, but people did. That's what I'm saying, though, and manipulate it to the highest degree. Manipulation, right? You got to learn how to manipulate manipulation, right? Yeah, man. You feel me? Now think about this though. This is all spread through all local policing agencies. You have an organization called the LEAA, the Law Enforcement Agency of America, right? Or the Law Enforcement Association of America. My bad. Right? You got the FBOP involved in all of this. You did. So I just want you to understand when, like I said, when it comes to just getting into SWAT raids and stuff, and at that time, this was basically live action training, you know what I'm saying, real time scenarios, you know what I'm saying, where they were allowed to use their tactics they've been training to see how fast they can respond, how fast they can do it. And, you know what I'm saying, under the guise of operating as task force to go after drug dealers in impoverished areas and where the drugs is coming from the very government. It's crazy, man. It's ill, man. It's very ill, man. You know what I'm talking about? It's crazy, man. Crazy, you know. Uncle Diggity in the building. What it do, man? What it do, man? You feel me? Yeah, man. The SWAT raids ain't no joke, man. You don't want to experience that, man. Keep your nose clean and live a straightforward life, man. You feel me? Keep your nose clean and live a straightforward life, man. You don't want to be out here putting yourself in a situation where you could possibly potentially get smacked by squad or smacked by the feds. Even worse. Even worse, get smacked by the feds. You hear me? You did. Tap in and walk with me. Tap in and walk with me, man. Y'all know we ain't gonna play no games, man. Saturday night story time with Stacks, D-Boy Diaries, man. Listen, man, that SWAT raid was crazy because, you know what I'm saying, when we got to the halfway house, they came and got us early in the morning, man. We was all sleeping in that holding cells. I'll tell you, man, that is the most sick feeling ever to be in a jail. And it's even more sick to be getting booked when you go into the joint. Especially that I'm gonna tell that story of that too, man. Right? I'm gonna let y'all know the story about that. About first time being in the joint, man, going through that old CRC, man. You know what I'm talking about? Going to that old CRC. You feel me? Crazy. It really is a live chattel system. They really have. I'm gonna go in on this too, yo, man. They really did. You know what I'm saying? Reconstruct. You know what I'm talking about? Society, man. You know what I mean? And they really revolutionized slavery, man. Put a one in the chat if you think slavery was ended. And I mean like how we've been told in history. Like how we've been taught in these perception programming prisons that they got the nerve to call public schools. Right? It's crazy, man. For real, man. So y'all better, man, be chilling out there, man. You know, it ain't no cases worth catching out here nowadays, man. And then they getting hit with the media making it seem like it's cool to go to jail. You know, all those shows we was getting hit with depicting prison life. You feel me? what's the show? Prison Break on Fox. Y'all remember that show? Oz. Remember Oz? The TV show Oz. Orange is the New Black. 60 days in, when people are sending people in jail. Love after lockup, love after lockup. See how they desensitizing us and getting us to accept prison culture? Have y'all paid attention to that over the years? Yeah, slavery took on many new forms. That's what emancipation is all about. Instead of emancipation, we should have been saying should have been talking about liberation. Notice they were called freed slaves or free slaves. The difference between freed men and free slaves. I better pay attention to the words them people used to be using, man. You did. So, you know what I'm talking about? When they come to the swap, man, y'all, man, and when they coming, they coming. You feel me? They coming deep, and they ain't playing no games, man. You hear me? Don't tempt them. You better lay your ass on the floor and spread your hands and legs out so they can see that you ain't trying to give up no resistance, man. They you know what I mean? And I ain't gonna tell you what I ain't gonna tell you what old boy told Stokely Carmichael to do in the movie Panther. In the event you get in the raid and you got to call out, and this is back in the day, I wouldn't, you know, I ain't gonna talk about that. Pause. You feel me? Yeah, man. Do not commit crimes, y'all. Stay out of trouble. I can't even say go to school, man, because that stuff ain't really worth it no more. Not unless you really going for something. You know, something that was worth going for. You know, you did. But I got the what's the name, man, right here. Let me go ahead and drop it again, man. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and drop that old link. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna go. You know, y'all want to come up and, like I said, ask some questions or something like that. You know what I'm saying? I want to come up and add to the situation. Ask me some questions. If y'all want to, y'all more than welcome to come up and hit the link. You know what I'm talking about? Or forever hold your peace. You know, so like I say, have you been in the SWAT raid before? All right. Can you relate? All right. Or are you an aspiring trap star and you think it's all sweet right now? You know what I'm saying? You got the little crib bunk and your little swears, your little stings, your little licks. As they say, as my brethren say in Cincinnati, you know what I'm saying? Pulling up, spot junking, juking, you hear me? Phone ringing. You know what I'm talking about? Shit is over with, y'all, man. They really is on this anti-terrorism stuff. I would not be running around in no groups and known groups of cliques of guys, man. I wouldn't dare. You hear me? Like I said, I thought, man, you dudes out here in the streets, man, selling, man. Listen, y'all are crazy out here, man. Y'all better figure something else out, man. Right? And then on top of that, though, I'm telling y'all, this is what they're gonna start doing, man. Y'all pay attention, y'all can peep the play. You feel me? They about to start legalizing drugs, man. They about to start legalizing all drugs, man. Y'all know how heavily regulated legalized drugs is way more regulated. Well, I mean, that's not more regulated as far as the trade and stuff. I'm talking about, but when drugs is legalized, man, you know what I'm talking about? We don't really stand to make. You know, the black market ain't going to really be able to last too much longer, you know what I'm saying, if drugs become legal. You know what I mean? Oh, okay, that's what's up. We got Miss Italy D can talk about the time her house got hit by the SWAT. You feel me? I'm telling you, man, this Columbus SWAT, they ain't no joke. Boy, they'll beat you up and everything, bro. That's why I tell you, man, you better get your ass real still if you find yourself in such a situation. You don't want to move or make no sudden moves or give them a reason to think that you doing anything. You know what I'm saying? You want to get out there and sit real still. You feel me? Real still. Almost as if you're embracing it. You waiting for, as often, you know how you brace yourself for an impact or something like that? It's kind of like that. You know? Hug the ground. Not scrub the ground. Hug the ground. You did? Because I'm telling you right now, man, that's not something y'all want to ever experience. All right? He said, they legalize all drugs, all rappers will sound like my nigga Lance Parker. Hey, that's a real talk though, Lance Parker, man. If they legalize all drugs, what is these dudes gonna rap about? They can't be trap stars no more. As if they all are anyway. You know, a lot of these cats be lying, man. Like, relax, Brendan. You ain't getting into it like that. I be wondering, like, where all these dudes getting all this money from, man? Like, you know, I know I ain't in the loop no more and I don't mess around, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I know dudes is still getting money and stuff like that. I know dudes getting money, but it's people just be popping up out of nowhere with all this bread. Like, come on, man. I don't be believing all of that stuff, man. Some of it be looking spooky and tricky to me, man. You feel me? Some of it be looking spooky and tricky to me. Like, you know, I'll be like, man, like when I first came home, I used to see all that stuff on I was looking at Instagram. Because, you know, Instagram wasn't out when I was out. When I got locked, before I got locked up, Instagram came out while I was locked up. I think Instagram came out in like 2011. Like right after I got locked up. You know what I'm talking about? Instagram, boy. I came home in 2016 and Instagram was funny, man. I'm like, man, where all these niggas get all this money from? Like, hold on, man. Like, like, man, it ain't this many niggas balling like that, man. What the fuck going on, man? And that's when I started getting hit to the scam game. Like, oh, these niggas out here scamming. Niggas out here. Like, you niggas ain't moving no work, man. You niggas out here scamming, man. Scamming ass niggas out here looking like they big time D boys. Like, y'all niggas out here scamming, man. I mean, I'm not knocking the hustle. I'm just saying, like, that. Like, oh, man. You know what I'm saying, Uncle Diggity, man? That shit have me weak. I'm thinking, like, oh, man, niggas. I'm like, damn, man, niggas ain't moving work like this nowadays, man. Like, y'all, what are you niggas doing? I'm like, oh. And I got hit the game, like, oh, y'all niggas out here scamming? Like, that's what y'all doing? Niggas is getting millions from being scammers. And then you still see it to this day. Send me $100 and I'll send you 1,000. Man, when I first started seeing that shit, I said, man, you gotta be a complete dumbass to think that you can send somebody $100 and they send you $1,000. Don't know you from a can of paint, all right? Don't really explain to you for real how, you know what I'm talking about, you gonna be able to do it, and then That was a funny era, man. Right? My man Blade Mark says, I'm about to stop smoking cigarettes and drinking hard liquor March 29th. I found out I'm in early stage emphysema. Oh, yeah, they'll definitely stop. I'm still waiting to get the blood work results. Pancreatitis is the doctor's concern. Yeah, man. Listen here, man. Yeah, that's crazy, man, Blade Marker. Man, you better relax, man. Get your ass in the listen, man. Listen. Drink 2 of these a day, right? Cut out sugar, cut out salt, cut out bad carbs. You feel me? And you goddamn to get your ass in that gym, man. Get on that goddamn elliptical, man. Get up in that sauna. You hear me? That's the only way I'm telling you, man. Get moving, man. Get in that gym. Get in that sauna. Drink water, man. Just take some stuff out your diet. Watch what you eat. Change up what you eat, man. You can heal yourself. I'm telling you. You can heal yourself, man. Y'all be sitting out here unhealthy as hell, man. And we might have to do a show on that too, man. Because for real, man. Since I've been home, y'all, I got out in 2016. And since I've been home, a lot of people I know that I grew up with have passed away due to bad health. You hear me? Just horrible health decisions, horrible health, you know what I'm saying, lifestyle. Y'all gotta think, man, we at that age, if you was my age and my generation, you know what I'm talking about, we at that age, man, where all that stuff we was doing in our teens and our 20s and now 30s, that stuff ought to start catching up, man. Definitely got to leave them cigs alone. You hear me? Uncle Diggity talk to him. Got to leave them old bogeys alone. Them things is very unhealthy. Very unhealthy. But one thing for sure, two things for certain, y'all, it's all a mind thing, man. You feel me? And like I said earlier, man, listen, when something stops serving its purpose, what is you engaging or indulging in it for? Right? Right? You did? Yeah, you gotta switch the demo up, man. If you want to live to be 100-something plus years old, you think you're gonna get there smoking weed, smoking blunts, smoking eighth field blunts? You think you're gonna get to living 100 plus years old smoking squallies, man? You know what I'm saying? Pounding bottles of liquor in one setting. Man, listen here, man. Quit playing, man. Y'all better start drinking y'all water and get y'all's ass in the gym. Nah, for real though, Black Mark. You know, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all, man. I'm a big advocate of that. Y'all look at my shorts, man. When I be in the gym, I go to the gym Monday through Thursday. And I don't even, and I'm in good shape. Don't get me wrong. I'm in real good shape. I'm in decent shape. I'm healthy. So I got wind, guys. I can still get out here and run. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I drink my water. I keep my energy up. You know what I'm saying? I monitor, watch what I eat. How much do I eat? I've been maintaining my slim, trim physique. You know what I'm saying? Slim, trim, muscular physique of 223, 224 pounds. You feel me? You know what I mean? All that stuff we was doing in our teens, you know what I'm saying, 20s, and now even 30s for some of us, man. You hear me? All that stuff about to start catching up to you, man. You know what I mean? Start manifesting in your knees and stuff like that, man. You know what I mean? That's why I go to the gym and I get my squats in, man. You feel me? You got to make sure your legs are strong, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, man, you gotta get up in that gym, y'all. I keep telling y'all, man. You want to live long, you better get your ass in that gym. I'll be seeing people at the gym, they be 75 years, 70s, 80s. Still bringing their ass to the gym. You know what I'm talking about? You gonna spend some money on something, man. You might as well go ahead and get you that old membership, man. Get up in that gym, man. Like I said, at the age, man, if y'all my age too, right? If y'all my age and y'all 40 plus, you us 40 plus, we definitely need to be in the gym on a daily basis for about 4 to 5 days a week, man. You know, you gotta make that stuff a part of your life, man. Like how you go to your job, how you get up and prepare to go to your job. That's how you gotta be with going to the gym, man. You gotta make gym like your second job, like your part-time job, right? You gotta make it like that. You know what I'm talking about? You gotta go to the gym 4 to 5 days a week for about a good, I say, a nice session. You want to set aside. I say too, because when I go to the gym, I get in a sauna and I take a shower. I do all that stuff at the gym, and I pack my clean clothes and stuff so I can just go whatever I need to do, go to whatever after that. But I would say that if you need to be able to set aside 1 to 2 hours a day of exercise, man. You feel me? I go to the gym. I'm always in and out within 2 hours. And mind you, when I go to the gym, I don't just go in there straight work. I mean, I go in there, you know what I'm saying? I go on the elliptical for 7 minutes, right? And then I do the workout. You know what I'm talking about? I got to get y'all's ass up in that gym, man. You hear me? It'll make you feel so much better when you start working out and you stop smoking the cigarettes. Cut back on the marijuana to when you stop smoking the cigarette, stop drinking the alcohol as much, and eventually cut it out too. You know what I mean? You start noticing the changes. You start noticing the changes. You got more energy. You know what I'm saying? You don't need to sleep as long. You know what I mean? Your skin is starting to heal up. You know what I'm talking about? It healed itself from sitting in that steam and just the sweating, all the impurities, all the toxins, all the negative energy, all the just getting it up out of you. You're just sweating it all out. You know what I'm saying? And then you go get up in that hot tub. You know what I'm talking about? You get up in the there and you sit in there and you just let the bubbles from the jets, you know what I'm saying, massage your muscles. You know what I'm talking about? Then you get them up out of there, man, hop in that water, get dressed, and get up through whole day ahead of you now. You know what I'm saying? Your whole entire day is ahead of you. You got a whole day to make things happen. You feel me? So my young brethren, get y'all's asses in the gym. That's where all the pretty healthy girls is at. You know, you just want to make sure you get the right one there too, because they crazy up there too. But yeah, though, man. You know what I'm talking about? For real, I'm going to tell y'all some straight facts, man. I ain't going to play with it, man. You know? I feel like listening to some music, man. You feel me? I'm sorry they ain't got my song on here, man. I don't know why SoundCloud be doing that. Yeah, man. I'm sorry about that, man. Super sorry about that. That wind been blowing like I don't know what's going on out there with that old wind, man. You feel me, Uncle Diggity? Man, I rock with y'all. Smash that like button, man. Click on the bell, subscribe to the page, man. You hear me? You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. I'm about to play this classic track for y'all from my brother King L featuring Glitch the Guarantee. You know what I'm talking about? Tap in off this. Smash that like button, click on the subscribe to the page, sharing social engineering. You know what I'm talking about? You feel me? No, that's not what I wanted to play, man. Hold on, man. What's going on? Oh, let me fix this real quick for y'all, man. I made a minor error. Okay. Oh, man. Damn, come on, man. Where is this? Yeah, here we go, right here. Classic trap, E&E, Stripping Grits.
Tori on the beat.
Run that back.
Check this out, homeboy. God's in your.
You know what it is.
You know what it is, man.
Tori on the beat.
Shout out to all my E&E brothers. Shout out to everybody that tap in with us over here at A-Real Talk Podcast, A-Real Talk Media, man. Hit that like button, smash that like button. You know, sincere social engineer, man.
Move to the side for a player. 4 core shots like a layup. See, I was feeling great from the way up. 12 round Danbay was major. Move to the side for a player. 4 core shots like a layup. See, I was feeling great from the way up. 12 rounds, Danbay was major. I told him this, never on the quit, move with ownership, invoking this. Nigga move just like motorists. Muse on this, who on this? Real, they really holograms, older man. Catch me on the sand, moving lamb. Line glance, time to feed the fam. Headshots right between their eyes, I don't ever lie. Step aside, I'm taking mine. Plus I need the extra 9, FYUB. If I translate, it was like damn, you would see. Need them babies with no blue like I'm anti-UNC. Skip the class, get caught by truancy. You can't outrun that eulogy. Move to the side for a player. 4 core shots like a layup. See, I was feeling great from the way up. 12 round Danbay was major. Move to the side for a player. 4 core shots like a layup. See, I was feeling great from the way up. 12 rounds, Danbay was major.
Blowing gas, you could catch me with a cash at. Wrist shine like the flash on my camera app. Bitch bad from the back is how I handle that. Cash rules like I'm bringing 94 back. Leroy, cause a nigga got that glow jack. D-boy in the booth, cause I spit that. Crack, nigga, pockets heavy like a nigga trap. Overpaid and underrated, this is strictly fact. Still fresh, bitch, I got designer everything on. Velveeta, nigga, I'm just trying to get my cheese on. God, fam, and money, things that I lean on. Money, power, respect, still my motherfucking theme song. Eyes chinky cause I get my collard greens on. Steady rolling till the motherfucking trees gone. See me ballin', ain't no motherfucking cleats on. Cold world, I'm just here to keep the streets warm.
Move to the side for a player. 4 core shots like a layup. See, I was feeling great from the way up. 12 round Danbay was major. Move to the side for a player. 4 core shots like a layup. See, I was feeling great from the way up. 12 rounds, Danbay was major.
Yeah. E&E. Classic. Yeah, man. That was a classic track right there. E&E off my brother King L's album, 1111. You hear me? Featuring my brother Glitch the Guarantee. That shrimp and grits. Waste no time. Right? Yeah, man. You already know what it is, man. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, man. Y'all want to avoid them swap rays. It's not something you want to be involved with, man. It's definitely not. You want to keep your nose clean, man. You want to not commit crimes, man. Live a straightforward life, man. You know what I mean? A life of criminality and have you in jail for you know what I'm saying, football numbers, man. You know, I know dudes that ain't coming home no time soon. I know a lot of dudes who ain't coming home ever. You know, for life, man. You know, there ain't nothing you want to be risking getting involved with, man. You know what I'm saying? Just for some punk ass money. You did. I'm telling you that right now, young brothers out there, man. And you know, y'all girls too. Y'all think y'all trap stars too. All right, so y'all ain't exempt. You better know what y'all getting yourself into. Messing with that type shit. Fuck around, find your ass in that goddamn who's gal somewhere, man. You hear me? Be off of that old who's gal, man, and can't get your way up out of there, man. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to end up in that old who's gal, man. You ain't trying to end up in that old who's gal, man. Y'all about to get an exclusive, man. I'm feeling so good today. It's my brother Billy's anniversary of his untimely passing. And I'm going to bless y'all with some exclusiveness, right? I hope my brother Tox Beats don't mind. I hope he don't mind. All right. My man Tox Beast over there cooking, right? What y'all think about that track right there? Did y'all hear that? Put a one in the chat if y'all heard that track. Put a one in the chat if y'all heard that track. I think that was fire. Hold on, I'm gonna listen to that again. Hold on, man. Hey, 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 hey. Yeah, man, my man Tox, man. Shout out to my brother Tox Beats. You know what I'm talking about? Keeping me flooded with the tracks. I'm telling y'all, man, this Building Destroy about to be powerful, man. I'm sitting here trying to tell you, man, this Building Destroy is about to be powerful. Hey, look, listen. If you tap in with me, right? If you tap in with me, right, and you are artist, right? If you tap in with me and you are artist, you can draw or whatever the situation may be. The title of my album I'm about to put together for y'all is going to be called Build and Destroy. If you is of an artistic talent skill level to where you could make a piece of art depicting Build and Destroy, and if it's dope, I'll pick it to be my album cover. All right? I want to make it interactive for y'all. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of y'all contributing to this album, y'all don't even know it. You hear me? Y'all contributing to the album and y'all don't even know it. You know? So you know what I'm talking about, man. Tap in, walk with us. I'm gonna make this making of this album as interactive as I possibly can. You know what I'm talking about? Tell me what y'all think about that beat right there, man. Y'all think this beat is nice? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, that be fire right there, man. Yeah, man, my nigga Tops be flooding me, man. We about to get straight to it, you did. Yeah, man, you know, we're going to have some nice little selection of tracks for the album, you did, man. You know, so I want it to be interactive. Like I said, I want y'all to tap in and walk with me, you did, man. You know what I'm talking about? I want y'all to sit up there and help me pick the beats, you know what I'm talking about? And we're going to make it interactive, man, you know what I'm talking about? We're gonna be doing visuals, on location visuals. I got all type of spots around the city where it's dope art and just dope stuff to go take. Man, it's going down. You dig me, man? You know what I'm talking about? You know, man. Josephine Copeland, what's good with you, baby? You know what I'm talking about, man? Y'all, man, tap in and walk with your guy. You know? You know what I'm talking about? It's a beautiful thing to still be here after all the stuff I've done been through, all them SWAT raids I done been in, where you feel me, man? It could have went real bad. It could have went south. You know what I'm talking about? It could have went a whole different way. You know what I'm talking about? Especially at the SWAT raid on Linden, right? Because, you know, the way they hit us that day, they normally say, Columbus Police SWAT. They didn't do that. So, you know what I mean? Brothers ain't know if there was a SWAT hitting us. Or was it somebody trying to rob us? We ain't know. You know what I'm talking about? And that's a sticky situation right there. Because you get, you know, you be in a situation to where, you know, since a gun can get, you know, involved in some shots, get exchange, and you know what I'm talking about, can be turned into a whole different situation, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's imperative that them cops, man, they gotta announce themselves when they coming into people's crib. You know what I'm saying? My girl Angie's mom, man. Shout out to Angie, man. Her mom is straight up gangster. Straight up gangster, man. Crazy, man. You hear me, y'all? Y'all don't want to be getting caught up in that stuff, man. You better get out here and live a straightforward life, man. You hear me? You don't want to be living no life of criminality. You know what I mean? It ain't gonna get you nowhere but in the who's gal, man. Trust me, I know. You hear me? It ain't gonna get you nowhere but off in that old who's gal, man. You hear me? That's the only place it's gonna get you. You gonna be off in that old who's gal, man. Talking about some, you know what I'm saying? You said put some money on my books, man. You know what I'm saying? You put some money on my books. And then, you know what I'm talking about? Put some money on my books, man. Put some money on the phone. Come give me a visit. You feel me? That VR flow was crazy, man. You hear me? That VR flow was crazy. You see brothers out there with chicks on the VR flow, like, man, that's the girl you had come over here to see you, bro. Maybe that's a conversation to have too, right? Yeah, man. Don't be ask me about no stuff like that, man. Okay, so this my bro hit me up right here, y'all. My bro, Mr. P's Wings and Things. About to have my brother, Mr. P's Black-owned business in my city. You know what I'm talking about? I'm about to have him on the show, man. We're going to discuss that business, man. My man got some of the best fried chicken in the city. You hear me? You feel me? Next week. Yes, man. Already. You know, somebody give my brother Mr. P's wings and things on the show. You know what I'm saying? Columbus, Ohio, black-owned business, you dig? I'm talking about Wings Slap. You hear me? You know what I'm saying? My brother about to come on the show, man. He got some of the best fried chicken in the city. You know what I'm saying? We're going to talk about how he made the transition from being in the streets, doing what we do, and becoming a businessman. What interested him in becoming a chef or whatever got him interested in cooking. You know what I'm saying? My brother got some of the best fried chicken. Y'all, I ain't even going to sit up here and hold y'all. I ain't exaggerating. I'm not putting on because he get with his thing. You know what I'm saying? I ain't putting on because he from the north side. I'm telling you, man, that chicken slap. You hear me? I can hit up random people who support Paul and eat his chicken. And you know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, every time I go up in there, the spot jumping. You hear me? Just jumping. You know what I'm saying? He got him a nice recipe on this fried chicken. Slap with the fries. You know, you can go in there every day and get a 5-piece with the fries for $5. You know what I'm saying? You can't beat that, man. You know what I mean? Quality. You know what I'm talking about? It's a beautiful thing, man. And I suggest that y'all get on the campaign of supporting the supporting the black-owned businesses in the cities where y'all from, man, and wherever you be. Support black business, man. Stop expecting the discount all the time, man. Especially, you only should be expecting the discount if you shopping. You know what I'm saying? You can't be expecting no discount off top. You don't do that when you go to nobody else. Don't be asking. I don't ask for no discounts. Whenever I go to one of my brothers and my sister's business, whatever they whatever the asking price is, I pay it. You hear me? You don't be saying that when you go to Foot Locker and get you when you go to Champs or you go to wherever you go to get your sneakers. You know what I'm saying? You don't be saying, you can't say that to them. Hey man, you know what I'm saying? Hey man, let me go ahead and get these, man. Let me get, you know what I'm saying? Let me get like 20 off of it. Give me a little discount. You know, give me a little discount. Uncle Diggity, what it do, man?
What up, bro?
What's the deal?
Shit, come up and add on shit.
What you want to add to the situation? You got to experience, man. You done been in one of them old SWAT raids before, man.
Nah, man, hell nah. When they came and got me, it wasn't really a raid. It was just like a nigga surround the place and come out. Nigga, I just went out. Like, nigga, I ain't, don't kick my shit in and shit like that. So I didn't, I ain't get to sit through one of those, thank goodness.
Oh yeah, that's something that you don't want to.
Nah, I'm cool on that. I heard the stories and shit. I'm cool on that.
Very harrowing experience, and mind you, I've been in quite a few, man. I think I kind of lost count, man. I've been in one, was on Genesee, then on Linden, then on Minnesota. Where else? Goddamn it. Let's see, Linden, Minnesota, Genesee. At the crib over here when me and Court got back. Well, we can't really call that a SWAT raid for real. You know what I'm talking about? Not really. You know what I'm saying? And on Loretta. And we were sitting outside when the SWAT rolled up.
Well, shit. Nigga seen it coming.
And they brought us in the crib. I'm like, whoa. My nigga, I'm gonna tell that story. Listen, man, that story funny as hell, man.
Like, nigga, we supposed to be going the other way, nigga.
I can tell that story right now, man. So we up here kicking it, man. Fucking Saturday night. Listen, my nigga Jay-Z, right? My nigga Jay-Z, right? We sent out. He had the, you know what I'm saying? We had the crib over here on Republic. He had the crib over here on Loretta. You know what I'm saying? Was jumping over there, man. He had a little rock spot over there. We had my nigga Jeezy over there had that done jumping. You know what I'm talking about? And you know what I'm saying? We was all over there kicking it one day, just outside chilling because it was warm outside. It was summertime. And you know what I'm saying? I mean, we all know that it's blazing over this joint. You know, we in the hood. It's hot everywhere. You know what I'm saying? So we sitting out there. We ain't even know. We see the SWAT truck rolling up the street. My nigga G's took off. That nigga G's got skirty. You hear me? That nigga banged out. He got all the way away, too. All the way away. He banged out. I'm talking about that nigga Jeezy got skirty.
And they got loose, so they set up that perimeter, nigga.
That nigga moved that fast. You hear me? That nigga banged out. He banged on their ass. He got up through ASAP. But you know what I'm saying? They just brought us all back in the crib. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I mean? He made it seem like he could look at my life. I mean, you can't look at my car. My car is on the street, man. You can't go look at anybody's car on the street, man. You feel me? Yeah, man. And, yeah, that was a crazy one right there, man, because they pulled up on us, brought us in the crib. You know what I'm talking about? Talking all this crazy stuff in the crib. The nigga Vast was there. Remember I told you about that dude Vast that was always messing with me and stuff. You know what I'm saying? His ass was up in there talking about something, pulling me to the side. It was just real crazy, man. Everything, you know, how everything just be playing out and stuff, though, man. But you know, man, definitely don't be out here committing crimes, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not worth it, man. It's over with, man. Not that it ever was worth it, but at least back in the day, you know what I'm saying? We don't have to worry about stuff that's going on now. Like, we ain't have, you know, smartphones and stuff, social media and stuff like that. You know what I mean? That stuff is a big influence on how things are nowadays. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I didn't get the luxury, I guess, the privilege of getting the raid like that. But I mean, shit. Well, they knew a nigga got snitched on, so they knew they wasn't gonna find nothing in my house anyway. That's probably why they came as calm as they did.
Right.
Because like I said, the nigga that told shit, he had been down for 3 years already, so the business had already stopped and shit. So they really just came and got me on some, you know, a nigga told and shit. So we got an indictment with a gang of motherfuckers on it. We just trying to go around and grab motherfuckers up. So I went ahead and just went. Like, fuck it, nigga. Man, I'm not running from the feds and shit. That's what I'm not finna do. So might as well just go ahead and, you know what I mean? Yeah, take my little lick, you know what I mean?
Yeah, because you ain't running for them, bro.
No, I ain't got time to be doing all that, nigga. I figure, I mean, I knew I wouldn't be in that much trouble and shit. And when they showed me the indictment and shit, I was low on it and shit. I wasn't even like a high up motherfucker and shit, as far as they know, you know what I mean? But I was low on that motherfucker, so I was like, all right, you know, shit, nigga, 5 years, whatever, shit, do that shit, come on. Now, if I'd have ran, nigga, and, you know, all of that shit, I'd have been, nigga, 25, 30, 28, so, you know what I mean? Something crazy and shit, so nigga went ahead and just, you know, take a little accountability.
You gotta take some accountability, man, because you wouldn't even be in a predicament if you wouldn't do what you was doing, man. So, like I said, you're gonna be out here in these streets, man. Y'all gonna have to pay y'all's taxes, man. You just better hope it ain't with your life. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. If it's life in the joint or if it's life in a box in the ground, you know what I mean? Ain't nothing to play with, man. For real. You know what I'm saying? All these people are doing all this crazy stuff, man. Y'all need to relax with that stuff. For real, man. I don't even realize what y'all doing. That's the crazy part about it. I don't even realize what y'all doing. Shootings everywhere. It's kind of like it's being exacerbated. You feel me? Advertised, if you would. Marketed. Promoted. I dare say. You feel me? You did.
Motherfuckers shouldn't be doing no crime, man. Motherfuckers should really only be doing shit in defense of, you know, his folks and shit like that. And then really figuring out a different way to get money and shit, especially if you're doing crimes to get money and shit. Like, nigga, if you're gonna do it for a little bit and get up out of there, bro. But make sure you you know, got a plan to do something with the bread besides fucking just play dress up and do all that bullshit and shit, man. Like, just start you something, nigga. Hustle up, buy you some gardening equipment or something you can still get money off the radar with, or you know what I mean, like whatever the fuck niggas on and shit. Basically, you know what I mean, like it's if I could go back now and fucking do this shit over again and had it like I had it, nigga, like I would have fucking businesses and shit everywhere, like. But it was early, it was late 90s, early 2000s and shit when the floss was new and all of that shit. Everything was new, so a nigga got caught up in that shit tough. So when you you know, and look back in retrospect and think about the bread you made and shit, man, nigga could have did a whole lot of things and maintained them and shit. But we was always nervous thinking the feds would come for that. Like, okay, y'all niggas use drug money to do this, that, and the third. And then the feds end up coming anyway because a nigga got caught for some other shit and telling and shit. So maybe that would have brought him a little quicker had we had done some shit, or maybe we could have dangled something that wasn't too, you know, like a car wash or yeah, I mean, something that was under the radar or something like that. But either way, we still should have did that shit.
Right, man. It's, you know, it's just time to reflect. When you was a young man, and be glad that the mercies of the Most High was behind you, upon you, because I'm telling you, out here in these streets moving, you know what I'm saying, you better understand, like I say, it's still proper structure and order that got to be held, man. You know, no matter what lifestyle you choosing to live, it got to be that proper structure and order. And even when you operating under that, man, you operate outside the proper structure and order still. Even when you out there doing that, it's the proper way to do it. I know that sounds crazy, right? You hear me? That sounds crazy, right? But you wouldn't know if you don't know. But if you know exactly what I'm talking about. You did.
Ideally, no crime, man. But you know, everybody, you know, I know how that shit is, man. So, you know.
Yeah, man. No more crimes, man. Leave the crimes alone, man.
Leave the crimes alone, bro. Doing time is trashed in a motherfucker, man. That shit, it ain't like it can't be done and shit. You know what I'm saying? I made it through without a scratch, you know, all praises due.
Right.
But it ain't something you want to just do. You want to be okay with doing. Like when I was in the feds, it was a young nigga from Stockton and shit I used to kick it with.
Stockton, California?
Yeah, Stockton, California. So me and you know, we was kicking and shit. We was talking one day. He was younger, and he was like, yeah, man, I think I got one more run in me and shit. Because I was talking to him about, you know, leaving the game alone and shit and doing something different since he was young. I mean, I'm like, nigga, you already in here, my nigga. Like, you made it, all right? You ain't really got shit else to prove and shit. But he was young and still impressionable by the amount of money and shit that he was making. So that nigga was like, he had one more run in him. Like, he was just gonna get out and go right back to the shit. And you know, yada yada. I looked him up on social media. I found his page, but I don't think the little nigga even used it, or maybe he got another page and shit, something somewhere. But yeah, you young niggas and shit, man. That shit, it's a hard world to beat, Verge. That shit, you know, we've been young. We was impressionable by shit and television and just imagery and wanting to be a part of that life and a part of that, you know what I mean? But nigga, that shit is fucked up, nigga. At the end of the day, it'll teach you everything you need to know about life, though, about how motherfuckers really don't give a fuck about you, how motherfuckers would just, you know, be around you because you got bread, or motherfuckers, you know, you think cool with you, low-key be hating on you, and all kind of weird shit. It'll teach you what you need to know about life, but the sucky thing is motherfucking going to prison or some shit behind that shit. And destroying, you know, what could have potentially been in your life and shit if you would have just did the right thing from jump.
I gotta say that. That's a fact. That's an absolute fact.
Yeah, but
Yeah, man. Y'all, man. I'm telling y'all, man. Take it from two guys, man, who done been on both sides of them walls, and I'm sitting here trying to tell, man, there ain't no place you want to ever go, man. Especially if you ain't really got to, you know what I mean? Because what I'm noticing nowadays, man, a lot of these guys, man, a lot of these dudes, they're making it, they're really marketing and advertising this persona with a lifestyle, right? To where it's relating through all aspects of society, man. And it's kind of like they want to facilitate and control it. So if another, like he said, if another black messiah rise up, you're gonna have control of it. You feel me? This stuff go deep, y'all. With this stuff go way deep, man. You know what I mean? Y'all gotta be prepared to, you know, perceptually go where that stuff might take you, man. We start looking into such things, man. We're about to get up out of here, Uncle. Do you want to say anything in closing, brother?
Oh, man, everybody have a safe blessing and shit, man. You getting up out of here early tonight. I don't blame you, though. Shit. Enjoy your side.
I'm going to catch me some sleep, man, because I got some stuff I need to do in the morning or early in the day tomorrow, man. But, you know what I'm saying? He said the Fed said they will be watching me. Nigga, like, okay. You know what I'm saying? But nah, though, y'all, man, tomorrow night, hold on, let me put this up on the screen for y'all, though, man. They look like real life zombies. Y'all remember they look like real life zombies, man. They're like a scene from The Walking Dead or something in that picture, man. That I showed y'all earlier, man. This is Philly.
What, Kensington?
Right here, man. Woozy.
Yeah.
Woozy. 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 Person right there, Woozy. Person right there, Woozy is this. Look at that, everybody Woozy.
I don't know what the fuck is that. Like, nigga, you saw on Beam. What did it feel like, nigga? Shit pulling you toward the ground, or what the fuck? Cause these niggas be damn near. Niggas be lean, man. Niggas be forming like shapes and letters and shit, standing there and shit.
Hey, did you peep what you just said, Uncle Deputy?
Yeah, I know, nigga. And motherfucking and they be holding form, yeah. Forming shapes and letters. Forming shapes and letters.
Remember I told y'all about yoga? Spelled backwards is the Agoi, which is another word for the Grigori, the Watchers. Huh? Y'all out there doing that yoga shit, man. Y'all know that downward dog is literally the shape of the letter that these demons use to communicate with each other, man. Through y'all. Y'all sitting up there getting in these positions, man, making yourself the perfect energetic conduit.
Get me body. Get me body.
Get me body. Man. That's crazy, man. That's crazy, man. That's absolutely insane. But now tomorrow, man, show is going to be powerful, y'all, man. I'm telling y'all, man. My dad called me yesterday, man. You hear me, man? My pops called me yesterday. And he like, well, he ain't called me, he texted me, right? He texted me while I was out. I'm about to read y'all the text message. Hold on. Next week's show gonna be lit. You know what I'm saying? Tuesday, on Tuesday, we're gonna be talking about is Jay-Z the GOAT? Is he really?
Is he the GOAT or a GOAT?
Nah, the GOAT. Nigga.
No. Nah, then yeah, we'll save that then. We'll save talking points for that.
But yeah, man. What was I just talking about? Oh yeah, the show for me and my pops tomorrow, man. You know what I'm saying? This is tomorrow's show right here, man. You hear me? Spiritual Roots Sundays, the spiritual roots of wrestling demons, man. You hear me? Pop sent me a text yesterday, y'all, man. You hear me?
Peace and love to everybody, man. Salute the pops.
Let me get this. Let me read all this text, man. I know Pops ain't gonna mind because we're gonna talk about it tomorrow anyway. So, you know what I mean? Right? He said, son, this is my fault. This was on Wednesday. I said, this was Wednesday. He said, son, I had a dream about fighting a demon. Our topic for Sunday is was warring against demonic forces in your sleep, right? So that's what we're gonna be talking about tomorrow, man. Wrestling with these demons, man. You hear me? Y'all see that thumbnail is fire, right? You feel me? The thumbnail is fire. You see these two entities right here is holding him as this one is coming up against him. You feel me? Yeah, man, we going in tomorrow night, man, 7 p.m. Make sure y'all here, man. It's going to be fire, man. You know what I'm talking about? We're going to hit y'all with some of this game and some of this wisdom on how y'all can, you know what I'm saying, better be prepared spiritually to, you know what I'm saying, defend yourself from these demons, man. Because they are abound, just like the agent provocateurs, man, and the rabble rousers. They are abound. You hear me? My brother, Uncle Diggity, man. I know you tuning in tomorrow, right, brother?
Yeah, I gotta figure my menu out and shit. I always cook up something cool and shit while Pop's going in and shit.
Oh, that's what's up. So you go ahead and figure out what you're gonna put together one time. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I mean? I think I'm yeah, man, I think I might throw something, you know, put something together tomorrow. Because I'm gonna go get Pops, man. He gonna be in the building. We're gonna be live on set.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm gonna go scoop him up. So we're gonna be over here and we're gonna go in. But you know what I'm saying, my brother Uncle Diggity, thank you for topping in, man. We'll see you tomorrow, bro.
So
all right, brother. Yeah, y'all know we about to get up out of here, man. Let me play a nice song for y'all. You feel me? You know what I mean? I got to play this joint for y'all. You know what I'm talking about, on the way out. You dig? Peace, everybody, man. Y'all get up through, man. We're going to be going in tomorrow. Don't even trip. You know how we do it, Spiritual Roots Sundays, man. We're going to leave y'all with this song right here, man. I just feel like this is just something that's been in my head lately. You know what I'm saying? Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page, share your social engineer, man. You know what I'm talking about? Tell everybody, come tap in with your guy, Virtual Bear, a.k.a. Stats with the Facts, tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Me and my Pops. Spiritual Roots Sundays. We going in. Y'all see the thumbnail on the screen. The Spiritual Roots of Wrestling Demons, man. You know what I'm talking about? We about to get into it. You know, it's going to be an open panel. You know, y'all could come on up. I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all can relate. Maybe y'all have certain experiences. We want y'all to come in and hit that panel tomorrow. Share your experiences. If you had anything to talk about concerning, you know what I'm saying, paralysis, sleep paralysis, you know what I'm talking about. Listen, man, right? What y'all think sleep paralysis is, right? What y'all think sleep paralysis is, man? You hear me? You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all done had interactions with these entities and y'all just don't want to talk about it because y'all want nobody to say, like, you sound crazy or nothing like that. Nah, we're going to get to it tomorrow night. You know, I keep telling y'all that these demons is real, man, and they trying to manifest in our reality, man. You know what I'm talking about? So we're going to get to it tomorrow night. Man, listen, man, smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page, share your social engineering, tap in with us. Tomorrow we going live, 7 p.m. Y'all know how we do it, man.
Blowing on the finest of gas, nigga, don't even ask. Sitting low, contemplating about this dough, now you know. Blowing on the finest of gas, nigga, don't even ask. Sitting low, contemplating about this dough, now you know. Blowing on the finest of gas, nigga, don't even ask. Sitting low, contemplating about this dough, now you know, nigga. Focusing on my next move, premeditated. This gon' be the anthem where real niggas get celebrated. E&E to the death, nigga, we dedicated. Gas on a regular basis, heavily medicated. I'm blessed to guarantee niggas know I'm their fucking favorite. E&E for life, don't give a fuck if you niggas hate it. I'm blowing back with stacks, feel like we really made it. Crazy shit as we been lit, congratulated. You see, I get it, over, enter, and understand it. My niggas great, we really come highly recommended. Cut them at the legs for fuck niggas who can't stand it. Next year gon' be even worse, they gon' be devastated. You niggas goofies, while we bubble like a jacuzzi. The camera's out, my niggas shooting the fucking movie. The way I spit coexist with bullets leaving Uzis. Mayweather the shoulder roll, I'm feeling groovy. Swag it out just a bit, do it like Lil Uzi. Or take the Calm approach, just start smacking Koofy. Glitch nigga, I told these niggas I'm fire flame. Stack, you better tell these niggas it ain't a fucking game. Used to want that off-white Benz until I saw the range. Dead shot, but I'm hitting niggas from close range. I'm in the clouds a lot, like I be flying planes. E&E, my niggas be on the same thing. Glitch. Blowing on the finest of gas, nigga, don't even ask. Sitting low, contemplating about this dough, now you know. Blowing on the finest of gas, nigga, don't even ask. Sitting low, contemplating about this dough, now you know.
Me and Glitch sitting low in this bitch, twisting a fire fruit, about to light the blaze on this track. I hope it's fireproof. It's always monumental bars when we spitting together. Break down two different types of beef, then we mix them together. E&E, we official on every level. Getting this money is a part of our everyday schedule. And when it comes to business, you know I handle that. Something similar to when I was handling packs. 2020 vision got me seeing so clear. No longer a warning, brethren, cause the smart grid is here. Anyway, we only rolling up Zaza in order to smoke this good. You gotta spend a few dollars. These hoes, they always choosing, they always be trying to holler, especially when I pull up in that bubble body Impala. I ain't got it yet, but I'm about to go cop it. We the elite, got shit popping like a trending topic. Below for wristwatch, eyes covered with Bulgari optics. You smoking Reggie and them packs, y'all really need to stop it. Glitch, tell these niggas we on the up, bitch. And we ain't stopping till all of my niggas done rich. Stacks.
Blowing on the finest of gas, nigga, don't even ask. Sitting low, contemplating about this dough, now you know. Blowing on the finest of gas, nigga, don't even ask. Sitting low, contemplating about this dough, now you know. Blowing on the finest of gas, nigga, don't even ask. Sitting low, contemplating about this dough, now you know. Blowing on the finest of gas, nigga, don't even ask. Sitting low, contemplating about this dough, now you know.